everyone. I am Athena Bahri, Reiki Master and author of award-winning book, Raise Your Vibes, and my new Oracle deck, as you just saw in that beautiful intro, thank you, Raise Your Vibes Crystal Cards. And I am so grateful to be back here for another episode of the Fox Den with our Crystal of a Crystal of the Week segment. And it's so wonderful for today's show, especially talking about all this with divine trust. I absolutely love it. And our last full moon of 2022, which is happening tonight. Like, this is the tail end of it right now. So I love that we're able to connect with this for this crystal. And so because of this, I felt really called to the energy of my Rose Quartz Seer Stone. So I don't know if you can see that kind of that shine there. Oh my God, this is such an amazing crystal. So this crystal, it's been known, this called a seer stone, has been known throughout history as being an interpreter, with the mention going back to the days of Palestine or ancient Israel, as well as it's heavily mentioned throughout the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints in their Book of Mormon, the Book of Messiah, where Joseph, their prophet, carried with him seer stones that, and it's also mentioned in the Bible in, I think it's called Ether, I'm not sure about the pronunciation, sorry, all my fellow Christians, but it's Ether 3:1. And in this, the idea behind this seer stone, and I'll get into even more of this, is that they believe that this was touched by the hand of God. And Joseph in particular, as the story goes, had 16 of these stones, as well as in the Bible, they had stones of this, and that when Jesus or God laid their hands or their fingers on these stones, it would give the followers or the worshipers, the religious people on their journey, it would give them clear sight so that they would be able to find the correct path on their journey. And it's very symbolic of our time now, because seer stones are excellent for helping us to see our path more clearly, to see what our purpose is, or as it unfolds. Witches and witchy women, they use these much like a crystal ball. So it's a way to look into your past, look into your present, and look into your future. Likewise, shamans, same thing. They would use this to have clear sight into others' journeys or the warriors' journeys to help them find safe passage and help them find their purpose. I personally picked up my very first seer stone. It was this one, well, my first and only actually, at a Native American store called the Spirit Lodge. It's a crystal shop here in Woodland Hills. And, I was browsing through, looking through the crystals, and I really felt called to this one, but I knew it was a rose quartz, but I hadn't seen this kind before. And the elder came over to me as he sees I'm looking at it, and he starts telling me, that this is a seer stone. And I was like, okay, yeah, sure, I know that. No, I have no idea what that means. And so he started talking to me about it and saying how people would use this and elders would use this, again, for that clear sight. But clear sight with rose quartz is especially beautiful because you are seeing through a filter of love. So when you see things through, a filter of love, your entire perspective changes. So I took this home and I started using them in my crystal grids, and I started using them for my distance Reiki clients. Now, I didn't have that many back then. This is quite a few years ago, but I just wanted to try. I just thought, what if I start incorporating, the idea and the intention of seeing from a place of love? And this was especially, I would use this for clients that, felt very defeated with whatever obstacle they were facing, or just kind of lost on their journey. They don't know what their purpose is, as well as, anyone who is having struggles with their relationships. And I started to notice that shortly after their Reiki sessions, they would begin having these amazing shifts in their perspective. So it wasn't like when I would put it in their crystal bed that they were looking into their past or their future, but it was like they were able to then see their own life through their heart center, or, through rose-colored glasses, but not in the sense that rose-colored glasses are like you're seeing something that's not reality. With a Seer's Rose Quartz Stone, you are seeing reality, but you're seeing it with this filter, you're seeing it from this place of love. And this higher perspective, this higher vibration of love creates a shift in ourselves as well as for others, because I started to see this and I started to have communication with those that had crossed over on the other side. And I thought maybe they're spirit guides. And then I would have them whisper nicknames to me, and I would tell the client, and they were like, oh my goodness, that's my grandmother's nickname for me. And it was just so many of these, synchronicities and things that would happen. It was at first, okay, yes, I thought maybe I was a little crazy, but I realized it was because I was having this beautiful filter of love, and I was able to transcend past, present, future, so that we could come together and deal with our struggles and our relationships in our current, in the now, in our present now. And when we do this, when we shift our perspective, we are able to not only understand our partners or our friends or our bosses or whoever we're in this, kind of any relationship with that we're struggling, but we're able to kind of understand and have compassion for the other person. We understand where they're coming from or where they're struggling. And when you feel this in your heart, you can view them not from, a place of anger or frustration, but a place of compassion and of love. This stone is wonderful for activating our crown, our third eye, and our heart chakra, though I am sure you can use them for any of the chakras, because it is, again, it's that vibration of love. So if you feel like you're struggling in another area, holding on to your Rose Quartz Seer Stone can help you really to understand and see why you are struggling there, but in a nice way, in a way that comes from compassion, not irritability. And then as well as this, because it activates our crown chakra, it's like you are receiving that divine knowledge. And then through our third eye, you are able to see or decipher, understand what the message is, what's coming through, how do I apply this to my life? Well, we do this through our third eye. And then because it's coming from our heart space, our heart chakra, we are then able to move forward with compassion, with love, with sight from a place of love. And when we work with that, it's life-changing. It literally changes your life. And it's an incredible, incredible feeling. It allows you to have that divine trust. It allows you to trust in divine timing as well, so we don't get kind of ahead of ourselves. Ways that you can work with this crystal, it is an excellent choice, again, for our spiritual baths. I love bathing with my crystals. I sleep with them, I bathe with them, I stick them in my bra and my pockets. But this one is one that you'll want to keep close to you. If you're doing any kind of divination work, so for example, tonight is the full moon, this is an excellent stone to meditate with or to hold next to you while you're doing your journaling. So if you want to do a ritual for release, this is a really good stone to keep next to you, because then you're able to kind of see from a place of love what you want to release, and then think, is this really something that I want to release? Or is this something where I can shift my perspective and bring healing to that space, and then let go and release the anger or the irritation that it's attached to it? Sometimes we want to get rid of a person in our lives. Well, sometimes that person is meant to be here to help you learn and to help you grow. And yes, you want to release that, but our lesson has not been served yet. And Rose Quartz Seer Stone is really good at helping us to see that, right? So we see it and we see it. And then, of course, if you want to hold this in your hand while you meditate or under your pillow at night, it can be really good for your dreams. As we're dreaming, we're having that, that divine intuition, that divine knowledge coming to us, and it often comes to us in our dreams. So you might find after sleeping with a Seer Stone Rose Quartz, that your dreams are very lucid, that you're having incredible visuals, and that it just seems so real that you're not sure, you're questioning if it happened or not. So that's kind of what you can expect from those dreams. But always, again, from a place of love. So it's not something that's scary. It's something that comes with compassion. And then of course, if you don't have one, because they're not as common of a stone. So if you don't have one, of course, I had a great time creating an ASMR Reiki session for you that I created on my own channel, Crystal Reiki Healer, that you can connect with after the show, of course. And this one, you can use this to connect to this crystal energy and, see perhaps your own struggles from a place of love to help you move through them rather than running away from them. And of course, I love to leave you with a wonderful affirmation to help you connect with your crystal's energy. And for this one, it is, I am able to communicate and see all things from a place of love. Thank you, ladies, so much for having me here, joining you on the Fox Den. I hope that this has brought some value to your show.
I gotta unmute and add to the stream. And I know you two know each other.
Yes, and I went like my
That's not fair. I need to every week. I have to be honest. Every week, if I don't have the crystal that Athena's talking about, it's on the list. I'm going to go shopping soon.
I know, it's really dangerous hanging around me, isn't it?
Yeah, as I said to Gina earlier before we came on the show, I said, Athena's going to have to make me a box, and every time she comes up with a new stone, she's going to put it in a box and ship it to me. Or I'll just go pick it up whenever I come to California.
Oh, yes, I vote yes for coming down. Oh, and then we're together.
This was right here next to my desk right before the show started.
Oh my gosh.
Look how big it is. It's not from anything. It's not from a pillow. It's not from
the angels. I'm looking at Mama D. Mama D, my angel tonight.
Yep. Scary one, isn't it?
Always my angel.
I have found feathers in my shoes even.
Really?
Yeah, so random, where I will go into my closet, and I think I've shared this with Dr. Nancy, right? Have I shared this with you?
I don't think so.
No. I was kind of just starting out. I hadn't really even gotten into, all the crystals and all that stuff yet. I did have one rose quartz that apparently was a pendulum, and I didn't know what a pendulum was. So I thought do we just hang that in the window? What do I do with it? Right. It was very, very newbie, but I was going into my closet and I went to change, and there was a feather in my shoe. And I had just been speaking with my best friend about angels, and I was like, wow, this is really weird. And, in my shoe, I found it very symbolic that I was, on a new path. And that's why it was, with my shoes. It was like, welcome to the new journey. Here you go.
Oh, wow.
Exactly. Divine timing, as always.
You looked at it. Oh my God.
Yeah. And it's true, because I began, yes, there's the book. Oh my gosh. And that began the new journey. And everything really changed after that. And it really comes down to having that divine trust. I mean, there's no bones about it. It's you're trusting your imagination, trusting in divine timing, trusting in the sensations, the energy that you feel, and the direction that you're called to move forward on. It's all part of it. So, Dr. Nancy, it's so lovely to see you. I wish that I could stay with you guys. I have to go run and be mom because
we know.
My husband's not here.
We know. You have a lot of lovely, wonderful sentiments heading your way in the chat. So,
love to everybody.
Thank
you. So
you.
Wonderful. I wish I say, but I heard you're having a meditation, and I am so excited. So after I'm done being mom, I'll come back and I'll just watch it on YouTube, and I'll tune in, or I might have to go back, rewind it a little, and I'll just do it too. So all about divine timing.
Yeah,
yes.
You need it. You'll get it when you need it.
We'll talk more tomorrow.
Yes. All right. Bye, love. Bye.
I love you.
Bye, Athena. Good to see you again.
Wonderful to see you, love.